reach the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. With some pre-snap motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Trying to find room. It's Cobb. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement here from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Hart. Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Blue Hens lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
To throw, it's Hart. The receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Blue Hens are in the red zone now. Trying to run. It's 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Crucial moment here early in the semifinal. Can they draw first blood facing third down in the red zone? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Blue Hens, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Come on, the playoff game crew. Signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's Barnett. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second down. The running back here on a direct snap. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run... Can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Blue Hens will send their punt team onto the field. Kick it away here. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Be on 3rd and long now from the 44. Dropping back. It's Barnett. That's caught. It's Smith. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Dukes will have to kick this away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. He'll hand it off. Bites off a defender.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks down. Delaware. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running back with the football. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. Gets into space at the 50. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. A direct snap. Breaks into open space. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Dukes are on the move here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. The Dukes line up with a first and goal. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Pressure is coming. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Blue Hens bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to throw. It's Hart. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires downfield. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Blue Hens will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. James Madison's offense back out there now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll try a pass here. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. This time a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Has it back to the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Marty Brown trying to punch it in for the score. Went it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Well, you maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Dropping back. It's Barnett. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Dukes. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense on the field to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Kelly.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The receiver. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to throw. It's Hart. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Caught over the middle. It's Perry. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Blue Hens starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Third and short here in this playoff game, in the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks through the tackle. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Barnett. And the receiver's got it. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, James Madison. Still no answer for this offense.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. To be changing the play. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Hart. Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That completion makes it second and short. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And the Dukes looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And the soft break will bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
The Dukes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Wow, quarterback sneak. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control control this game and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Punt over the middle. It's Perry. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27. And the Blue Hens hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Hart. He finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. Here's second down. Grinding away on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Design quarterback run. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Hart. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys down.
He'll take a deep shot. He hauls it into the 25, still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Delaware.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Noles will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Rolls it in. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Miami. They finish off the scoring drive. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end. They show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To the air, it's Turner. Running out of time in the pocket. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He lets it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later or maybe in the second half.
Finds his man. It's Jacobs. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Scanning the field, it's Turner. Caught over the middle, it's Davis. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The short completion of the tight end. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Let's it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Seminoles. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
He lets it rip. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. And they hand it off to the back. Brings her in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Turner. With the catch, it's Sawchuk. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the Noles pick up enough for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. QB decides to keep it here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive. They'll come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll finally go down, but it's a forced down and much more. Great gain on the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking downfield, it's Turner. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's reeled in. It's Pittman. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Red kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. He's been better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense back out onto the field. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. To throw, it's Turner. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. Ball scooped up by the defense. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Canes. The defense produces 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Turner. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
That's pretty.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback looking to scramble.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
72.
3 points on the board. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. He'll toss it to the back. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Good job here, not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Complete. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. The sure hands. It's McCoy. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Punt over the middle. It's Brown. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Let's go to the right, looking for the 1st down. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st.
Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. What a purpose. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hand.
Breaks into the clear at the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Chris, do you remember? This guy actually had a fumble early in the game. It's happened so long ago, I've forgotten about it. And speaking of forgetting about it, this guy has forgotten about it because what an impressive day he's had, considering it started off so poorly.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the run, it's Davis. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter?
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Florida State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Looking to pass. It's Turner. He escapes the pocket. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the 2nd half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Second down, looking to throw it. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Well, the sack on 1st down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Canes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Hurricanes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
That's reeled in. It's Brown. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Turner. Looking for a late deep shot. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Throws to the tight end. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, that's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.